to storage, to
if you get a little, there's a thing you can get at the survival store. There's a toilet seat, and it becomes and you wrap a plastic bag around it and
or trash bag
and sit on it, and you
have a toilet paper, portable, and then your items.
No, I'm serious.
Items.
I know, that's
All right,
pretty
so this is the emergency purified drinking water, and then these are your food. You can do this any way you want, you wish, all right? All of these items, it's all on you. You decide what goes in here. This is just a sample of it. Depending on the size of your family,
There
your
should
household.
be an emergency radio in there.
Yeah. Right. Us because it will. We're just waiting for it. And then guess what? Disaster or earthquake will not say, hang on a minute, don't come here yet because we're not prepared. No, that's not it. And another important keynote on this is that disaster does not recognize who you are, what your title is, your financial status, your age, your gender, all of these things. Disaster will come, it will come. So because we live in California, we want to talk about focusing more in the earthquake, and we have fire obviously, and also flood. Because typically when we do have fire, start raining, we got result a flood. So we have to focus on those three natural disasters here in California. Obviously there are other natural disasters across the nation, across the world that we are prone also, depending on the areas that we live in, such as tsunami in the coastal community out here in California. And maybe not so much a storm, but hurricane also, and thunderstorm and everything like that. Now disaster, when it does strike, time for us to prepare, it's over. So that's
that we do get out there, the more the public can benefit from having these experiences, with doing things like going through preparedness training, attending events like Nikki here is attempting to do here, where you can get the information into your hands and you can better protect and be prepared yourselves. And that way when something does happen, again, you're already prepared for it. It's not going to be a question of how you'll survive. It's just the fact that you'll do much better at it.
Yeah, I think one of our goals, main goal, a primary goal, is to have everybody come together, families, civilians, and first responders, in fact, come together as a community, as a whole, working it together as a team. I think that's what we want to focus on and highlight on this message and everything.
I think you make a very big statement by saying the team, and especially the community, absolutely, because one of my biggest fears is if there were any type of disaster and something were to happen to me, I would hope that my community and neighbors would be able to come to my aid as well. And if they don't have this kind
Right.
of training, you're going to be kind of on your own. So we're trying to build the community awareness so that everybody can help each other as well.
I think hopefully this message also comes out and goes out to everywhere else around the world, because here in California, in the United States, for example, in our world, in our state, in our country, we have the luxury of the infrastructures, and I'm thinking my heart also goes back to all of the third world countries that are unfortunate to have less maybe infrastructures and resources and education and trainings and all of these things that we already have here that we need to utilize. We need to capitalize that. We need to work as a team, and then continue the awareness, continue promoting the education to each other. I think that's important. The important integral point on this that we're trying to do is the education part of it.
I agree.
And I also want to piggyback what Lauren was saying a while ago, that yes, when disaster strikes, there won't be any support system. I mean, you know, given the scenario, such as this one, 8.5 earthquake strikes here in California, are we all prepared? That's all I'm going to ask. Are we all prepared, ready to survive, ready to recover quickly? Whether you are a homeowner, whether you are a business owner, you have to think about this. You have to think about your business also. How much time can you recover? How much time can you reopen your door to stay, survive in your business? Families, children, everything too at home front. How much time? Are we ready? Are we ready to survive? Are we ready to recover quickly? That's all I have to say.